Hi, today we'll be looking at something called a for loop. And what this does is that it allows you to perform a specific action as many times as you need it to. Okay, so let's get started. As you can see, I've already set up our basic layout of the include iostream, which is the input output library, using namespace, std, and the main function and the return 0. Okay, so let's start with declaring our variable, and we need it to be an integer value, so we say int x, and for a for loop we don't need to assign it to a number just yet. So now we go on and we say for, and we open the parameters, and inside the parameters we need to tell C++ how many times we want to perform this action. So we use our variable that we declared just now, and we can say x equals 0. And we start with 0 just because 9 times out of 10 we need to start with 0. So then we separate it with a semicolon. Then the next thing we need to say is that we've told C++ what we want to start from. Now we tell C++ what we need, the stopping point. So we say x is less than 10. And then we put semicolon just there as well. So this x is less than 10. It tells the C++ that we want to do this action 10 times. So x will be 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, and so on. So now we need to tell C++ how much we want to increment it by. So we say x plus plus. And what this double addition sign does is it adds 1 every time. And this saves us saying x plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, blah blah blah. And if you haven't already realized, C++ uses it in the title, and it's the second addition after C. So yeah, let's get back to the code. And so we'll have our action performed 10 times. Now we'll need to tell the program that what we actually want to be performed 10 times. So now we give the instruction for the loop. Okay, so let's just do a simple output statement. We'll say C out, which is character output, and we'll just say hello there. Welcome to my tutorial. And then we end the line. Okay, so what we're expecting it to do when we run it is that it will output this line of code in speech marks 10 times. So let's save it, build it, no errors, and we'll run it. Yeah, so there we are, it's done it. So yeah, and using for loops is a very good tool to use, because often we need something performed, numerous times in a program, so it just helps us not to be writing loads of the same code and making the code look messy. So yeah. And another thing I want to show you is that in a for loop you can actually also just output the variable itself, x. So, and what this does, it will output every number and, until 9 basically, because this is a less than, it won't show 10. So just for you to get a better understanding of what's actually going on. So yeah, there. So yeah, thank you for watching my tutorial on for loops, and I hope to see you again in the next tutorial. Goodbye.